Well, good evening. Welcome to Rangers Radio. John, myself, Fox, you're on the panel this evening, and it's the one and only Bridgeman and the legend. Yes, the legend that is Stardog. How we doing, boys?
Good
evening, Bridge. Ox here, how you doing?
Good evening to you guys in the panel. Massive good evening to the boys in the lobby and to all the Rangers fans listening in all over the world. Good evening and welcome to Rangers Radio. So how are you tonight, Stardog? All right?
Aye, I'm grand, mate. Ticking in here. Day 2 of the lockdown.
Everybody's safe. Everybody's safe. You too.
Everybody's safe.
We're all safe in here, Ox here. Yeah. Hope you're safe yourself, mate.
I'm fine so far, so good, mate. Lovely weather down here, so I don't know if it's making it better or worse, but it's a tough day. Even
certainly lets people. There's people when the weather is good, they want to go for a wee walk, don't they, or a long walk, or an all day if here, you know. It's causing a problem, isn't it?
Well, stay in, stay safe, help the NHS. That's the message.
Absolutely.
You're not being clever. Do what you have to do. By all means, you're allowed to go for a walk, a run, a cycle, but just common sense. That's all we're asking for, Bridger.
Indeed, and I think it's. Can I just say to all the listeners, everybody stay safe. All the Rangers fans, just stay safe, and it'll not be long till we're back. I don't know how long it's going to take, but it's going to kill us all for sure.
Can I just give a special shout out, Stardog, to all the Rangers supporters who are involved with the NHS, mate, all over the country. A big shout out and a big thank you for everybody here at Rangers Radio.
Absolutely,
also,
mate.
Can I just say,
you're called Bridgeman. You're called.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Just to say to everybody involved in the NHS, Oxshire, you know, obviously, it's tough times, you know, and we appreciate everything that the NHS do for this country, and they're much needed. So to help them, everybody, just please obey the guidelines. Just stay in, keep as safe and as clean as you possibly can, and avoid jumping about in groups if you possibly can do that. We need the NHS to keep going, so keep it going for the NHS tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, buddy. Absolutely.
Where are you coming in with, Bridge?
No, I was going to say that a big hearty congratulations to the government. And I'll notice the released figures that they've managed to bring. Was it 8,000 or 9,000 people who used to be ex NHS people want to come back on again and have kind of voluntary whatever it is basis. I think that's nothing short of fantastic. And it's not just frontline people; it's a mixture. So well done to everybody getting that. I'll probably go over 10,000 if that's not over it already. So they might reach some amazing figures before you know it. You know, I'm really chuffed. Sorry, Pat?
The old nurses, mate, they made their stern stuff.
You're right. So they are. See the state of my face after she's done with me.
Mrs. Bridge is an old nurse.
Aye. Bridge is a patient.
A vicious woman. We
better hope she can't hear you, Bridge.
It's probably going and leather me.
He only gets the belt once a week.
Oh,
whether he deserves it or no.
Oh dear.
We've
all been there.
Everybody at Rangers Radio, big shout out to all the Rangers supporters on the front line with the NHS and all our services that have been stretching. I know the army involved. A big shout for everybody here at Rangers Radio. My thoughts are using their family. What people have to do for jobs is unbelievable. And maybe going forward, we'll maybe look at them differently, maybe pay them differently, but that's a whole other debate. Right, okay. Quite an emotional night last night, Stardog. David Cooper. You could hear the emotion in a couple of people talking about the guy.
100%, mate. I mean, obviously I was 4-year-old, I think, when he passed away, sadly, and I never got to see him play live or anything like that. But as I said last night, I've been growing up and watching the videos, you know, ended it went to see that guy as a Rangers fan. You know, can just sit back and, you know, think, wow, they definitely know they've seen a player when they went to see that guy. I mean, obviously, sadly, no longer ways, but the memories that he gave to Rangers fans early his 12 year at the club, mate, superb. And you can see why people got emotional still talking about them, because that's folks' childhood memories, you know, just memories in general, mate.
So tonight, Bridge, I thought what we could do is we could maybe look at midfielders. Yeah. Bridgeman.
Sounds
on
good
mute,
to me,
on mute
Ox.
there. Sorry, boys, I was on mute.
I thought she had you by the throat there, Bridge. I was going to send the police in.
Oh, listen, can I just say before we go too far forward,
Yes.
a big shout out to Ross McCrory. He's caught up in that, and all the rest of the boys that are with him. I think there's 4 or 5 of them are sort of have been caught up in it. So let's hope we speedy recovery. Yeah.
Aye. It's affecting a lot of people, and thousands of people and thousands of families, mate. And just hopefully it goes away as quick as it came, mate.
Yeah, well, the figures are staggering. See, Italy, absolutely staggering figures. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
They have got quite an ageing population, but, you can make stats mean a lot,
Yeah. Well, I was saying that to my wife when these figures were being announced. My goodness gracious, the big chunk of the older generation are just going to disappear off the earth type thing, And that's sad to say, but my goodness gracious, it's actually happening in front of your eyes. Wow. Incredible.
Yeah, I've never known anything like it personally, but we're here to try and lighten your mood, Stardog. So we're looking at midfield players. That would be people who back a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-3 would be the middle three. Maybe not so much your forward attacking wingers that maybe we class your David Coopers or your David Wilsons in. Is that fair, Bridge?
Yes, indeed it is. Indeed it is, Paul.
Aye. And you would have had 2-3-5 when you first started playing again, Bridge?
Well, that's what it was, yeah. The W formation they called it, 2-3-5.
What would you call your midfielders in that setup?
Halfbacks,
right, okay.
You had fullbacks, that was your two at the back were the fullbacks, and then you had your halfbacks and your 5 forwards, made up of 2 wingers and 2 inside forwards and a centre forward. A Jimmy Miller. There you go, a Jimmy Miller.
Right, okay. The game was a lot more positive then, for scoring goals,
Well, yeah, the centre forwards were good. They were the key men, They scored a lot of goals, particularly with the head. That was a favourite for the centre forwards to do. And they were allowed to barge the goalkeeper in as well. Then So, and
what about that start? What did you make of that? Barge your old goal, yeah.
Aye, I know, but I used to like an assault back in the day, mate.
No, it's as long as it's a shoulder charge, they were all right. They hit the goalkeeper anywhere in the area. As long as he got the ball in his hands, he was open for it. So the goalkeeper used to run out and kick the ball quickly, And you could even put as they raised the ball and to kick it, you were allowed to tackle them at that point when it was out of their hands. So today you would lift your foot in front of the goalkeeper and it's to all intents and purposes sacrilege, You could have sending off nearly.
See, that wee half-second Bridgeman fit left her on they kicked it to try and snatch it.
That's right. In fact, there are some fantastic goals, and I believe Georgie Best scored one of them where he headed the ball. Just as the guy was releasing it, he headed the ball away from his hands and put the ball in the net. Fantastic stuff, Sorry, Oxford.
Was that not for Northern Ireland against Russia?
Oh, there you go. I can't remember where it was, but there's been a number. He wasn't the only one that's done that. And the goalkeeper used to bounce the ball. And, if they wanted to bounce it, they had to watch what they're doing. Because once again, you get some wee guy beside him and stick the foot in and take the ball away, as it was bouncing. Amazing stuff.
So that's what we'll class the midfielders, The sort of we'll go with the 2 formation, sort of 4-4-2 and 4-3-3 there. That would cover most of the last 40-year Bridge.
Oh yes, indeed.
Yeah, obviously you sometimes have a 4-5-1 and that kind of thing, but you could argue that's a play on the 4-3-3 Stardog, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, 100%, mate. 100%. I'm excited for this anyway because it'll be very, very different between myself and yours and Bridgeman, I'd imagine.
All right, okay. So we'll look at maybe. I don't know. There's that many, so. I know it's a lot, but we'll maybe look at your top 10, Bridge. I know you're gone by memory. I know you're like.
Don't hit me.
Time he gets the number 1, he'll have named the same guy.
God almighty, I forgot that. Shockers.
Right.
So I was saying, Oxford, it doesn't need to be in your top 10. It's no for worst to best. It's just your 10 best.
I would go with that. I mean, we've not a lot of time. We're only having a chat, and the 10 best. That maybe you've got your best and you work out for there. So we'll work my way down to the best. So if you thought your top 10, there'll be that many. I need to get this guy in it. I need to get that guy in it. I need to get this guy in it. Right, on you go, Stardog. Think who'd you go for number 10?
Well, I'm starting that for me. I don't think I'll have half as bad a headache as you two guys will have. Going back to the state of my wee footballing life, I remember watching a player called Russell Latipi. He was a superb midfielder, I thought. Even when he left us, he still was a cracking wee football player.
But how do I put this? Thanks for the call. Speak to you soon.
Hi. This is childhood memories, man. Latipi was a cracking wee player, I thought. Like when I was a wee guy, you can't take that away from me.
Brilliant.
Can't take that away from me, mate. Wee Russell Latipi.
All right,
Loved
okay.
him.
All right.
He had
Good
some
football
skills.
player. I think he liked a night out. I'm not having a go at
A lot of nights out.
Aye. Maybe he never fulfilled his potential at Rangers. I don't think he played that many games. I'll have a look, Stardog.
Aye, but see, with the season he played was Oxford, that was like my first official season. I actually tuning right into the Rangers, so I seen him all that season. That's like one of my first ever memories. That stripping that and all. And if you look at it, there wasn't, obviously I can't start just ranting out names here, but I'll get on to them next.
He played 37 games and scored 5 goals for us.
There you go.
Yeah.
Aye, he shouldn't even be on my list, but it was just I loved him, mate. I don't know what it was. He was a silky wee guy.
Maybe when you were going to watch him, he was an entertainer. So if that's your sort of first memory of the guys that really maybe stood out for you, I'll do a similar thing then, and mine's would have been a guy just when I started understanding the game, no when I first went, would be Bobby Russell. Bridgeman, Bobby Russell.
I'll hang up the new Hawks.
I know, Bobby Russell, come on. Bridgeman, help me out here.
What can you say? No, you're saying the right things. We're going to span quite a number of years, and I have a problem with my memory sometimes. But I'm going to go way back. Of course, I'm going to go back. And
I mean, what age were you when you seen Lafferty then, Stardog?
I was 9, mate.
Right, okay. I was a wee bit older when Russell came into the team. I think I was 10 when he came into the team, and he played the game. 9. He played the game like a dream, mate. He came from junior football, educated, fantastic player, sulky, longevity with Rangers, hundreds of games, goals in cup finals. I'm just getting his stat up to see if they're similar to Russell Lafferty. Let me see. Bobby Russell, where are you, Bobby? And by the way, all kidding aside, what a lovely guy as well. 380 games, 47 goals. Goals in cup finals.
He's got more goals than Latipi.
Aye. But as you say, it's who you've seen.
Do you know what I really liked about Latipi, Oxford? It was his ability. Just when folk were going to get that wee fit in, he was just always able to get the ball away from them. He just had some touch, and he was only a tiny wee guy and all. He had some strength on him, man.
Do you know the last league game that Bobby Russell started was Souness' first game when Souness gets sent off?
Against Hibs?
Against Hibs, that was the last league game. He started in 86 and he'd come into the team in 77. He only missed a few games, but that was a treble winning team, and arguably he was our best player that season. Maybe you had Cooper Smith, Derek Johnson, but Bobby Russell was superb. I'll throw him at number 10 because the same reason as your number 10 Stardog here. Just as well, it's no top trump for playing in it.
Oh, I know, I'd do it. That's what I'm saying. My full list will be like that, mate, compared to yours, honestly. Maybe barring 1 or 2, but my full list's going to be like that, because compared to the guys you've seen, I mean, I've not been blessed in the same kind of way, but...
But your time will come, don't knock it, mate.
Aye.
I hope I get Bridges' age and senility as well. Right, Bridge. the first one that you came into the team and memories as a lad, and you maybe thrown in at number 10.
Wow. I can. Are we going? Are we doing this in numbers then? Gee whiz.
Whatever way you want.
Well, I'm just going to throw them in
Right,
from a great memory way back. Obviously, I must go for Baxter.
Oh, but he'd be your number 1, Bridge.
I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm saying. But I'm just
we'll do the other way about. You know what I mean?
For God's sake! Right. Okay. Then here we go. We'll try our best here. I would have Alberts.
George Alberts. All right, mate. Aye, well, what a player, mate.
Brilliant
great goals, Stardog. I know you're a man for watching the videos. The best striker the ball we've had in the club.
Oh, undoubtedly, mate. Undoubtedly for me. I mean, I know he was brought in the 9 in a row season, and he fit it right into the club, didn't he, for day one, mate? And you know, I was really, really disappointed to see Alberts leave. I was gutted when he left us, mate, but it wasn't to be. But what a player in the time he was, and I've yet to see somebody that can have a left foot as strong as him.
This is league goals for midfield: 10, 10, 11, 17, and 10.
Not a bad record against them either, if I'm led to believe right. By the way.
I'll soon tell you, mate. I'll just press record by opponents. He played not as good as you would think. 21 games, and he scored 21 games, 2 substituted, 8 goals. No bad.
Some strikers that play was it never do that.
No bad.
Aye.
Good choice, Bridgeman. Good choice.
Now, who are we going for the next one? The next one I would pick is Ian Durrant.
Oh, Ian Durrant. Oh, Ian Durrant. We can talk about how good he could have been, but we're still going to talk about how good he was, Bridge.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's a superb player. He was an absolutely superb player. And you know, obviously, we're going to say something like, I dare say, go to the guys in the lobby, and even the guys listening, if it wasn't for that injury, well, what could that guy could have been? He could have been a fabulous player. It was verging on world class, in my opinion. If you take it forward,
I'll still no talk to Manty. It could have been my uncle. I should have just taken the chance.
Ian Durrant, maybe the finest off the ball player I've ever witnessed at Ibrox, Bridgeman, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does, pal. It does, yeah. It does. Do you want me to go on now?
No, let Stardog come in.
Sorry, Captain.
Oxford, obviously, he's before my time and all, but you know, I believe he still holds a record. There was 20,000 fans turned up to his game with the reserves when he come back for his serious injury. I still think they held a record attendance in Britain that day.
I think you can double that, mate.
Aye.
I think there was over 40,000 when they made his comeback, mate.
Well, it was him saying it, so he was obviously just been a bit modest in that, mate. But I said it held a record attendance in Britain that day. And it was only a reserve game, so that just shows you. But anybody I've spoke to, mate, said, you know, he could have played anywhere in Europe before that injury, but to come back for that injury, let alone, and do what he did, even when he left us at Kilmarnock and things like that, you know, they still love him there to this day. What a player. What a player.
I think for me, as I said, the finest, in his best season was arguably after his injury, the 92-93 season, Bridge, when he was absolutely superb in Europe.
Oh my goodness gracious, he was so commanding on the ball, just amazing. I think he was a wonderful player, and I think Rangers, when he get his injury, no matter come hell or high water, Rangers are going to stick by him and get him fit. That's what I believe. They vowed they wouldn't let that happen to him. He was cosseted for sure, and wrapped in cotton wool until he get fit again. And obviously we know he never actually fully recovered, I don't think, and it may be psychological too. But yes, he's had a couple of marvellous seasons. Superb player.
Aye, great player, character, nice family, good Blue Nose stock.
Good Blue Nose, love it.
Aye, I'll give you that. So that's number 9. All right, Stardog, we're waiting for this one.
Oh. Well, I'm going to go with Claudio Reyna.
Oh, mate, what a player. What a player.
Because, again, Oxford, early memories, Claudio Reyna, Parma, against Parma, absolutely ran the show, him and Ferguson. Again, left us too soon in my opinion, mate, but never looked at a place in the Premier League either, so it'd be Claudio Reyna for me, mate.
Oh, mate, I'll give you a wee bit abusive, but Russell Lafferty, but I'd off my hat to Claudio Reyna. What a football player, mate. Made the game look easy. A lot of similarities to Stephen Davis. I like Claudio Reyna. We got him reasonably cheap. He came in, made his debut up at Tannadice, I think. And just get better and better for us.
Would you say he was a bit more technically gifted than Steve Davis? Same kind of work rate, same kind of engine, but a bit more technically gifted?
I think Stephen Davis will not realise how good Stephen Davis was. He's no longer there, even. And remember, we lost out in his best years, mate.
Here, pal. Here.
You know, if we'd had Stephen Davis right through, mate, we'd be talking about We'd be talking about a guy up there with Sandy Jardine and John Gregg, mate. If we'd had that longevity at our club, you know. But I'll take my hat off to you with Claudio Reyna. Fantastic football player. I think I've been joined by a caller. Evening, caller.
Hi, boys. It's Bournemouth.
Hello, mate.
Oh, Bournemouth.
We'll no go for. We'll no go. What's that, mate?
A wee bit late there. I've just joined in a wee bit late, so I wasn't sure what you were talking about, apart from the Rangers.
Well, we're talking about Stardog's picks here. Russell Lafferty, you remember him? Did you have a poster of him above your bed?
No, definitely not.
We Russell. We Rasta Russell.
Neither did that. That's maybe where you went wrong, Stardog.
I love it.
At an early age. Right, I'm going to give you my number 9 then, Bridgman. You listening?
I'm listening, pal.
We'll come back to you in a minute, Bournemouth. We're going through midfielders.
No worries.
Have a think about your top midfielders. I've got to fit him in here, and this is bizarre. He's not even getting close, but it would have to be in my top 10. And when he played for us, and that would be Trevor Steven. And I would argue there was a spell where he was the best midfielder in Europe, Bridge.
I don't doubt it. I know you've spoke highly of him many times in the past. I have got great admiration for the guy, and I'll agree with you. For you anyway, he's going to be in your top 10, that's for sure. And yes, he was a smashing player. Very, very, very good. Great reader of a game. Could find a pass, and most of the time was always there for support. You know, that's the way I looked at him. A really good player, very clever.
I'm going to take this call because this could be good. Evening, Albert.
Evening, Ox. How you all doing, Bridge? How you doing,
Hello,
pal?
Albert.
Stardog. How you doing, pal? Bournemouth.
You keep him safe, brah.
What's that, mate?
Right, Albert.
You keep him safe, mate.
Aye. I've finished my ladder. I knitted a lad over there.
Well done, mate.
So,
Hey,
I'm ready
Albert, I
for the
don't know
big
whether you
escape.
got one. I got a text from the government today.
Everybody did, Bridge.
Right? No, I don't know. Did you get one as well, Oxford?
Everybody did.
Right, okay, so everybody's getting. I thought it was only them in that list.
You thought they'd sent it to you?
No. I was saying to the wife, wondering if she got one. But there you go. I wondered if the boys got one. I thought it was for the elderly. That was it.
Oh, hope
I usually get them regular. I usually get them regular, Bridge, but it's HMRC. It usually keeps in contact.
Very good.
Right, are you listening to the subject tonight, Albert? You've wrote yours down, I can tell.
Aye.
Right.
I've not wrote them all down, but I've wrote some. I've got my number 10.
Who's your number 10?
Colin Steen.
We're not having him as a midfielder, mate.
Aye, I have him on every list. I've had him on the goalkeeper's list and all.
You need to go to number 9, mate. We're not having him.
Shocker.
Number 10, Barry Ferguson.
Barry Ferguson. Stardog, what you saying about that?
Lost for words. Words fail me with that, Ian, because that's my number 1 there you're talking about. How dare you?
Aye, Barry Ferguson. My number 9.
So does that mean when it comes to me saying number 1?
I'm not getting the number
That's
1.
it.
I'm going to keep that to 10 o'clock.
Number
My
9. Who's your number
Ian
9?
Ferguson. Ian Ferguson.
Ian Ferguson. Oh, what a player! What a player! That was the best line the other night. Did you see Skipper in the Lobby Albert?
No.
We were saying who was it? Ferguson, and he said Sheila Ferguson with the 3 degrees.
That's good.
Bournemouth, you getting the picture here? Any thoughts?
He's among the top 10 in midfielders, obviously. Then, yeah.
Have you got any room for Russell Lafferty?
No.
All right, I just wondered.
His name's Russell Latape. You keep calling him Lafferty. His name's Latape. Latape.
I never ever heard. Forgot he played with.
As Bridgeman would say, shocker. Absolute shocker.
Shocker.
Maybe Bridge is going for number. I better shush. Bridge might have him in his top 3.
No, I don't. I admire the guy. I think he's a smashing player. But no, he's not in my top 10.
Right, okay. Bournemouth, 9 and 10.
Or 10 and 9, please. 10 and 9 in that sequence.
Right, 10 and 9. Number 10, when I had the season ticket, watched him growing up. He never played a lot of football, but he's technically gifted, and I thought he was outstanding. Would be Jonas Tern.
Oh, yeah, I think he played less games than Russell Lafferty. What a game! What a goal he scored!
Remember the goal he scored against Celtic? Oh, what
I know,
a finish, man!
Didn't count, mate, because we blew it. But
and maybe number 9.
He only played 31 games for us.
Really, really good player. Really technically gifted. Player. Really good player. And then number 9, another boy that never played a lot of games, but was really, really good. I thought, Two-Guy.
Oh, Two-Guy. Albert. Class act, Two-Guy.
Oh, he's a player. He's in my list, but he's further down. But what a player! I love watching me Two-Guy. One of the best players I've ever seen. Proper midfielder.
No, Russell Latape.
I liked the Russell. I thought he was alright. I was quite liked it. He's not on my list, but I liked him.
He's a shocker at Oxford. A shocker.
He played at a World Cup beside Big Marvin and Dwight York. How can you knock that?
Right, I'll give you my number 8. My number 8 will put it in a perspective then. My number 8 is Alec McDonald.
Quality player.
What a player, mate. Longevity, loads of medals, Barcelona bear. Arguably, pound per pound, one of our greatest ever signings. All bear, 50,000 for St Johnstone.
Aye, he's a good player. No doubt about that. You can't even argue with that. But I don't like him as a guy. Put it that way. I mean, he's alright as a player, but I don't like him as a guy.
All right, your paths have obviously crossed.
Yeah, we've crossed. Aye.
Right, okay. It happens, mate. It happens. That's my problem with Russell. Right, Bridgeman, number 8.
My number 8 is one of my favourite midfielders in the whole world, Terry Hurlock. He's for me.
Yeah, Hurlock, mate. He hardly played a game for us.
Oh, but he was wonderful for us. Fantastic player for us. He gave us strength when we needed it. Gave us strength. I liked him.
How many games do you reckon he played for us?
Oh, maybe a season. Maybe a season's worth.
The exact same number as Russell Lafferty, 35.
Cool.
Well, there you go again. He's not Kyle's cousin.
Oh, Latape.
I mean, Terry Hurlock, he's one of the ugliest players that's ever played for us. Didn't he? He was seriously ugly. He'd a face like a welder's bench, but didn't he? He really did. He's horrible.
Oh, brilliant.
We better move on here. Number 8, Startdog.
Mikel Arteta.
Oh, good shout, mate. Wasn't he with that long? A season and a bit, mate.
It wasn't it, mate, but when Barry Ferguson left us, mate, I think the full Rangers support just looked to Mikel Arteta at the time. He was really the only midfielder we had, and I believe he even got the captaincy for a short while and all. I remember him wearing the captaincy. Maybe Rickson was out injured or that, but what a player for us, mate. I'd never wanted him to leave again. I thought he left us too soon, but what a player.
with the old homesick care, didn't he? And then moved to England within a year. Aye, good player, mate. Good player. Yeah, good player. Number 8, Bournemouth.
Peter Houston.
Mera winger, mate. No taking him as a midfielder.
You just come through centre, aye.
Aye, midfield. He would play more up front as a winger.
Danny.
That's that guy I was talking about earlier with the bowl cut, the little low drop. That's the one.
Danny. Yeah, I liked him.
Aye, Houston.
Houston, Peter Houston. Aye, he left.
That's the one.
He was a good entertainer. Hindami, mate, 2008. What a season he had, Albert, didn't he?
He had a really good season.
He was brilliant in that team, by the way. See the one, he had a great part to play in the run to the UEFA Cup final. He was just one of the unsung. Just one of the unsung heroes. He always popped up, man, and he just great influence in a game without being overstated. You know what I mean? A great player. I liked him. I liked him a lot.
Very good at intercepting play. Very good. Right. Very good.
Yep.
Andy took a penalty in Florence. Stood up, didn't he?
Right.
Memory.
I can't remember if he did. You can't get by Novel's penalty.
I think he did, Hindami. Right, okay. Give your number 8 and your number 7, Albert.
Number 8 is Ray Wilkins. And my number 7 is Stuart McCall.
Ray Wilkins, when he came into the team, mate, I think a lot of us thought at the time, why have we signed him?
Oh, aye.
And the reputation of the crab, wasn't it? And then we watched him week in and week out. What a footballer. What a man. As soon
as he stepped on the palm, me and my brother laughed. What are you saying, this old trumpet for me? This is nonsense. 10 minutes into the game, you're like, oof, I think we've got a player here. What a player. Well, he taught us, he really did teach a lot of players at Ibrox how to actually pass a ball and play midfield. A superb passer of the ball, both feet. Brilliant player. Brilliant.
And
what a time to be right.
Distance of passes. It wasn't just short, it was long and short, wasn't it?
Oh, aye, and vision. You know what I mean? Excellent player. Excellent player. So he's my number 8.
And your number 7 was?
Stuart McCall.
All right. What a battler, what a warrior he was for us, Stuart McCall, wasn't he? Just
aye.
Unsung
hero. Never backed down for anybody, wee Stuarty boy. Right and about everybody. What an engine. Up and down that part. Everywhere. Something similar to Alec McDonald, know what I mean? Just great engine. Absolutely great engine.
Aye. Okay. I'll give you that one. Stardog, 7 and 6 for you.
Right, well, we've already had my 7th. We talked about Albert's earlier, so I'll go to number 6. For me, it would have to be Kevin Thompson, midfield enforcer. Brilliant tackler of the ball. I thought he did his job well when he was at Rangers. Again, a player that shouldn't have left us when he left us, but he went down to Middlesbrough when he did, so you can't really say much more about that. But a great player when he was there, mate. Always remember his golden L form, some of his performances, tackles. He had everything, mate. He was a great midfield enforcer for us. He let Mendes and Davis go and do their thing.
And what a smashing guy as well. Been on the show, and we loved him, Bridge, didn't we?
Yeah, he's a quality player. He was no doubt about that. He was a really good player for us. He was a very unfortunate player. The way he tackled, sometimes he injured himself, caused himself more problems than any other. Not with every tackle, but he wasn't too feared to go in. He was a tough player. Well played. Well, very popular.
Aye, good player. Good choice, Starter. Good choice.
That was a good choice.
Right, Bridge, 7 and 6.
My number 7, we just spoke about him 5 minutes ago. Danny. He was a wonderful exponent of the game.
Go for him.
A really good, really clever player. And number 6, one of the most outstanding players you ever clap your eyes on, Mr. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. Fabulous player. Fabulous player.
All right, I've got my 7 and 6 are 7, Nigel Spackman, and 6, Barry Ferguson. Bournemouth.
I've got Kevin Thompson, number 7, and Stuart McCall, number 6.
All right, mate. All right. What similarities they two? They would be too good together about defensive midfield.
Just a lot of heart, a lot of fighting, a lot of dig. Real lot. As you said, Kevin Thompson was a really good guy when he was on the show, when you used to chatting with him. But even on the park, it was 100%. He wasn't a Rangers man. He wasn't a Bear. He came to Edinburgh and that. But you look at, you've seen the interviews and you go back to the Old Firm game, and Walter Smith said the first challenge puts an example, and he went right through that Robbie Keane, didn't he? The first game, he just really, really, really good heart and desire. Brilliant.
Aye, smashing player for us. Right, Albert, where are you, didn't he?
I've still here my number 6.
All right, mate, on you go. 6 and 5 if you've got them.
Mendes, number 6.
Oh, what a player.
Aye, my type of player. And the boss, number 5, Souness. Some
Mendes, what a class act. And Souness, mate, we never seen that much of him when he came, but some of the performances he put up were just, he showed the class he had there.
Oh, I mean, what I liked about Souness, he showed everybody else on the park that he's on the park. I'm running this. This is mine. I'm running this. I like that about him. He owned the park. He was the best player on the park, and he made sure everybody knew it. And that's what I liked about him. Same as Thompson. Let's just say something about Thompson. He's a type of player that he never, when he was on, you can never ever accuse Thompson of going, oh, I forgot he was on that park in that game. When he was on the game, when he was on playing, he always had an influence in the game, and he always showed up for the game. And I like players like that. Good, bad, or different. I like a player to show up for the game, getting about it. And Thompson did that, so did Souness. Souness to me was just brilliant. Mendes was a brilliant football player, but brilliant football player.
I think Souness was a kind of world-class type player, one of the few that we've had. Maybe say many, but I would suggest that Souness is one of the few real world-class players that we've ever had in our ranks. But he never played that much for us, and I think he didn't select himself for many reasons, maybe his own personal reasons. But I thought he should have played a lot more for us. He should have picked himself a lot more because he was a wonderful exponent. Fabulous player.
24 games, 14 games in the league, and then he faded away. Hardly one substitute appearance in, I think, the 90 Cup final, I think. Yeah, but I think he knew his legs was gone and he didn't want to embarrass himself, and also the job was getting bigger. They wanted to concentrate on playing. Great choices, Albert. Stardunk, I think you're 5 and 4 now.
Aye, well, we've already spoke about Pedro Mendes, so I'll not go to him. I'll go to my 4th one, and that's going to be Ronald De Boer, if you can put him in there.
Aye.
Midfield, no, I'm not getting you that, mate.
You're not getting me that one?
No,
okay.
Forward, mate.
Okay, I'll move on to my next one then. It would have to be this player. He didn't start off as a midfielder, mate, but we won the league. He was a midfielder, and he undoubtedly, for me, played his best football at midfield. Would be Fernando Ricksen.
All right, the 2005 season, mate.
Yes.
Yeah,
he was brilliant.
Scottish player of the season, a legend at the club, never be forgotten. Willie Bournemouth.
No, never. Not a hope in hell. And that was a good season when he played. That's a good shout for Starbuck. When he came into midfield, that was a great season he played. Great season.
Would you think Bridgeman Ricksen? Midfield?
Well, Ricksen would be right back for me. I know I played a couple of times at very good games as well in midfield.
Played a full season.
He played a few good games in midfield. I've just said that, but I would always think of Ricksen as a fullback. Sorry to say. I liked the guy. I think he was I tell you what, he was really was a massive idol to many Rangers fans. So I'm not saying anything bad about him. He's a tremendous player, but I don't think he was a midfielder.
When he got the player of the season, mate, he'd done that playing in midfield, didn't he?
Oh yeah, a real good season, a smashing season, you know.
I think he stopped being a midfielder when he got dragged off at Parkhead. I think it was Advocate that dragged him off after 20 minutes when he was playing fullback. I think that was the end of his fullback stuff. But he was a decent midfielder. I'll give you that. He had a great season, or a great season in midfield. He really did. Great energy.
Good shout, Stardog. Right, we're on to number 5 and 4 now, Albert.
Well, I'll give you my 5 soonest. I've got to give you the 4 and 3 because the two of them go together as far as I'm concerned. So if you don't mind. 4, Derek Ferguson. 3, Ian Durrant.
All right, we've had Durrant. He's been named already. Fabulous player. Derek Ferguson, we come into the team. One of the easiest players ever on the eye.
Aye. Oh, definitely. I thought him and Durrant played well when they came into the team. The two of them sort of broke in the team around about the same time. But he was a great player. Again, one of the boys, see if he'd have stayed at Ibrox longer, he'd have settled down. He was in the soonest mould. He controlled the part belonged to him when he was on it. And I liked that. That's my type of player. This is my home. This is my game. I like players like that. And he definitely had that in his game. Brilliant football player.
Do you think he suffered for too much too soon, mate?
I think he was. I don't think he's the sharpest tool at the box. Then he was no, but he wasn't then. He was just a daft boy. You know what I mean? Just a daft boy doing daft things. You know what I mean? But he just get caught up in it. And then the manky press up here, the daily tampons, they get after you. That's that. You're done, aren't you? All
right, mate. Aye, okay. I enjoyed watching him playing. I actually played against him as well. Good player. Both of them. Good players, and obviously Durrant had a bit more longevity. Derek was at the club for a while, but just never made it under Souness as such, did he?
Souness didn't like him for his carry on, you know what I mean? But Souness, I'll give with Souness his due. He turned around and said, he played one game, I think it was against Celtic, he played a game, Derek Ferguson, man of the match, and Souness said after the game, if he plays like that, he says, I could never get rid of him, I keep playing like that. He says, the Rangers crowd would lynch me if I get rid of him. And that's what he thought of him. He always knew he was a good player, it was just his stupidity, he didn't like his maturity or lack of.
Right. All right. Where are we now? Bournemouth. 4 and 3.
5 and 4 for me, pal.
4 and 3.
Sorry, I've not given you my 5 and 4. Apologies.
Right. On you go, Bridge.
No, it's okay. It was I'm the same as Albert. My number 5 is Souness. Number 4, Paul Gascoigne. Probably I must admit this, probably the craziest person we've ever bought, and probably the greatest signing we've ever had. In that sense, he was just for a couple of seasons that he played for Rangers, he was absolutely magnificent, and we had a fabulous team, and he played a major part in Rangers. Really did. He was a fantastic player. Everything you could ever want in a footballer, he had it, and probably had the best 2 or 3 seasons of his life playing for Rangers. Fabulous player.
All right. Albert, sorry, Bournemouth, in you come, mate.
4 and 3, I would go with Barry Ferguson 4. Ian Durrant 3, I was just unfortunate. I kind of got the tail end of Ian Durrant's career. And I loved to watch him live when he was in his prime. What I seen at the end, it was brilliant. The videos, DVDs. So I've got to go with Durrant 3. Unfortunate, it was only the end of the career that I've seen, but I'll go with Durrant 3 and Barry Ferguson 4.
Stardog.
Well, I gave you my number 3. It was Rickson. I'm on number 2 now.
Oh, you keep them. I'm
right, okay, mate.
Number 2, I'm waiting on. Who am I? My 4 and 3 I've got. My number 4 would be Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, Bridgeman.
Yeah, I can't praise the guy enough. He's just one of the finest players that you could see. He's just a world-class player. World-class.
And my number 3... my number 3 would have to be... I've got my top 2 for different reasons. Number 3. I'll come back to that. I've wrote it down. I've scored it about 4 times. Albert.
Well,
what are you doing to?
2-1.
All right, we'll keep him. What are you doing to Bournemouth?
I'm 2-1 and all.
Oh dear. Bridgeman.
I've got a 3. You want me to put a 3 in before?
3?
Right, Ian Ferguson.
Right.
Fantastic. Well, could do it. Sometimes you don't need to say the name mentioned, does it all, innit? Great long-serving player for Rangers. Heart of gold, and it's all got a marvellous player. Fear of nothing. Carried us most of the time. Great player.
My number 3. Oh, I would need to go for Souness. Just by the way he turned us around, Albert.
Aye.
You know, at that time he came in and that arrogance that he had that we'd never seen for a long time.
See, just out of curiosity, Ox, who was he fighting with there for third place? Because I'm imagining that guy's not going to go on your list now.
No, because my 1 and 2, I've got my 1 and 2.
Right, so who was the guy he was vying for with third there?
Dave Smith.
Okay.
Who played midfield sometimes.
That's a great shout.
I've only seen the back of his career. And I suppose sometimes, mate, if you were talking about defensive midfielders, John Gregg played a lot in that position, Albert, didn't he?
Aye, he did actually. When we used to play along with Baxter. They said at one time that if Baxter wasn't there, McGregor would have played in that position more often. Baxter's position, but he played a right few games. It wasn't until later on that he actually slipped back to that fullback. And a lot of the young bears at that time knew think he was a fullback, but he wasn't. He was actually a midfielder and a good midfielder.
Over 100 goals for the club, mate. Over 100 goals. People forget that. So loads, mate. Loads that I could think of. I've not said Durant. I've not said the obvious ones, but my top 2 is my top 2 for different reasons. Right, we'll go. We drum roll and we'll have Bournemouth's top 2.
Number 2, I've got Ian Ferguson, and number 1, I've got Mr. Paul Gascoigne.
Right, I'm going to say I've got them, and I've got them the other way around.
Could you repeat them, please? Could you repeat them? I couldn't quite hear them.
I've got Ian Ferguson at number 2, Bridgeman,
okay,
and I've got Mr. Paul Gascoigne at number 1.
Number 1, okay, pal. Right.
I'm not saying that Fergie was a better football player than Ian Paul Gascoigne, but Fergie's
I was slithering Ox with the heart and desire.
10 league winners medals. The Mr. Rangers loved the club, and what a smashing bloke he is. What a smashing bloke! I could have went either way
there, Ox. To be honest, I could have went either way.
But as a football player, entertainer,
just growing up as a young boy and going to football every week, watching Paul Gascoigne at Ibrox, and especially the game that sticks out, the 8 in a row at Aberdeen, was just, for me, was phenomenal.
Fergie had a run in our team when he was 7.5 every week.
Aye.
He just let other people play, done a lot of the nasty stuff.
Dirty work.
Came into the team as a centre forward, led the line, changed his position, was desperate to get into the team. Moulded himself into that defensive midfielder, and what a player he was! What a player!
Scored a goal in the Scottish Cup final. Marvellous goal.
St Mirren, aye.
Yeah, marvellous goal. 1995.
1985.
1985. Sorry. Excuse me for the decade.
He's got some trophy hauling on, hasn't he?
Yeah, aye, mate. Some medals, some player. 10 league winners medals, mate. You know what I mean? Fantastic.
Folk were scared of him, by the way. Players on that part were scared of him.
He's, by the way, when he approached the ball when he was coming to get you, because basically that's what he was doing. I'm coming to get you, and a lot of folk just back away from these things, you know.
I suppose it's not a bad thing if you're classed as the best Ferguson ever to play for us, is it?
No way.
True.
Yeah, excuse me, I've not had mine yet.
All right.
Well, we've reached that time of the evening. Albert.
My 2, right, I changed it back. And I'm like you, I was with him. I'll go with Gascoigne. Gascoigne number 2, Baxter number 1.
Right, okay. I can't argue with that, mate. Never seen Baxter so live. Seen him once in the Kelvin Hall in the 5-a-sides, but I don't know if that counts.
That'll do. What a player. What a player. Truly, in my opinion, just my opinion, Baxter's the only world-class player we've ever had at Ibrox. With a great players, don't get me wrong, really, really top-class players, but Baxter was a cut above.
I think he had the gallus about him and the big mouth to say it as well, you know. He could push people about verbally, because when you're on the park and the best player in the park tells you, you better do this and do that and give me the ball here, you do it. As simple as that. Otherwise you get a mouthful, you know.
You know you've got a player, one of the best players in the world at the generation of that time.
Absolutely.
Turns around and says he's one of the best players he's ever played against, one of the best players he's ever seen. Pelly. That's Pelly's commentary.
Yeah, wonderful player. I loved him. He was my idol. And I don't suppose I'm the only person, because I'm sure that actually was loved by hundreds of thousands of Rangers fans.
Well, right, you keep your 1 and 2, Bridge, but I'm really interested in Stardog.
Yeah. Well, I know, unfortunately, again, Ian Ferguson...
Don't say Ian Black, please.
No, for God's sake, but give me some credit here, man. Give me some credit. I just missed Ian Ferguson as well, but I've been watching him the past couple of days, and wow, fantastic. Stephen Davis, nobody's put him on their list. He's my number 2. Obviously, my age gap's a bit different for the likes of yourselves, me and Ox are the younger ones on the panel.
Well, Bournemouth as well.
Bournemouth, right. So Steve Davis is my number 2, and I think everybody knows my number 1's Barry Ferguson. For me, that guy epitomised everything Rangers stood for when I was growing up as a boy. I was devastated when he left for Blackburn, and I was devastated when he left us again. I thought he was brilliant, mate. I really did. He was Mr. Rangers for me growing up, was Barry Ferguson. But Steve Davis, number 2, and I think it was you that said earlier on in the show, Ox, to think we missed Stephen Davis probably in his best years, you know.
We were robbed. We were robbed of Stephen Davis, basically.
If we'd have Stephen Davis right through for 2007 to now,
we wouldn't have been in the troubles.
You'd be talking about the way you talk about John Gregg and Sandy Jardine, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. Marvellous player.
So
that's my 2 and 1.
Good choice, mate. Good choice. Bridgeman.
My number 2 is Barry Ferguson. It doesn't. Again, he's one of these players you don't really need to say too much about him, other than the fact that he was absolutely superb on the pitch and a great captain for Rangers, and right wee nag, but most assuredly done his talking on the pitch. Sullied his reputation a couple of times, but never mind. He was Barry Ferguson. He was a captain. My number 1, Jim Baxter. To me, best player I've ever seen, ever. Brilliant player. Brilliant. And I'm including, I've seen Puskas, Di Stefano, and all the other top players when they came here at Ibrox, you know, Hampden, I've watched them. Great players. A lot of good English players as well. I still think Baxter ranks way above them all. I never ever saw Maradona, of course, or Messi, but I've
seen Maradona play at Hampden in 1979, mate. And it was some performance, best individual performance I've ever seen. He was only a boy, 18, I think.
Yeah. If you count it on the TV, games you've seen on the TV, Maradona for me every time. Well,
did you get in the Guinness Book of Records after that game, mate? Maradona for holding the ball. He held the ball for about 2 minutes or something. I can't remember. Some ridiculous amount of time. He held the ball and nobody could get it off him. I'm sure it went in the Guinness Book of Records.
They came as world champions, and back then Scotland were playing them. You fancied your chances at Hampton, and we started all right. You beat 3-1, and from memory, we about 10 minutes to go. The whole Hampden crowd started singing Argentina because they knew they'd witnessed some great players.
Oh my goodness gracious, they were just fabulous. These guys, just fabulous. When you see, yeah, exactly. When you see these people on the telly, and I'm looking because I never saw them with my own eyes, but. If you see them on the telly, see some of the displays, particularly Maradona, some of the displays he put in, just unbelievable. That goal against England is just utterly unbelievable. From 10 yards inside his own half, then he's got the goalkeeper scrambling.
And remember, he came back with a broken leg. Anyway, Bridge, we've reached that time of the evening.
Oh no, it's not finished already, for God's sake. We've not even taken breath. A wonderful night there, Box here, absolutely brilliant. Well done to you, well done to everybody. Superb, really enjoyed it. Can I just say to all the Rangers fans all over the world, and particularly Rangers fans on here on Rangers Radio, every single one of us, keep it going for the Rangers, because the Rangers really need us, and stay safe, everyone. Stay safe.
Yep, stay in, stay safe, support the NHS. We just want everybody back here when this is finished, supporting the Rangers. Thanks for everybody taking part tonight. Thanks to Stardug putting himself out there for such a baby-faced youngster. Albert, Bournemouth, thanks for taking part. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back tomorrow night between 9 and 10, talking about all things Rangers. Take it away, Fox and Old School Blue.
I've been in exile for some years, and my eyes filled up with tears when the Rangers came to Wolverhampton town. So I took a trip along just to hear some famous songs when the Rangers came to Wolverhampton town. I stood there all alone while the boys all down from home sang of Rangers, that team of great renown. And a sight I'd never seen when they sang God Save the Queen, when the Rangers came to Wolverhampton town. There's not a team like the Glasgow Rangers, one of the famous songs they sung. And a sight I'd never seen when they sang God Save the Queen, when the Rangers came to Wolverhampton town. Now on the field below, the boys put on a show, the likes they'd never seen at Molyneux. And it's football, it was grand, from Macmillan, Scott and Brand, when the Rangers came to Wolverhampton town. There's not a team like the Glasgow Rangers, one of the famous songs they sung. And a sight I'd never seen when they sang God Save the Queen, when the Rangers came to Wolverhampton town. Now the league flag must come nearer with men like Bobby Shearer, the way he played at Wolverhampton town. And the world forever after would sing of Jimmy Baxter, for on his head they placed that noble crown. There's not a team like the Glasgow Rangers, one of the famous songs they sung. And a sight I'd never seen when they sang God Save the Queen, when the Rangers came to Wolverhampton town. Now I knew it had to happen, I heard a mighty roar, the famous Glasgow Rangers they had scored. And the sky was white and blue, Wolverhampton shook right through, the loyal rampant Rangers had come through. There's not a team like the Glasgow Rangers, one of the famous songs they sung. And a sight I'd never seen when they sang God Save the Queen, when the Rangers came to Wolverhampton town. When the Rangers came to Wolverhampton town.